right. I'll move this back. Good morning. Good morning. Magandang umaga. Oh, there's Chloe. There's Chloe coming down. It's a lot wider. This screen is a lot wider. All right. Oh, let me crack the thing here. Some more. All right. It is wider, babe. You could, if you're sitting here, you could be seen. It's like a wider screen. All right. Richard Roque. Wake up, slackers. All right, Frederick. Hey, Frederick. Good morning, Frederick. Oh, Chloe. Don't do that. Don't make a noise, Chloe. Here, come here, baby. She wants to scratch the thing here.
Chloe, come
Come
Chloe, come here.
There you go. Oh, there's Chloe. There's Chloe. She's scratching. She's scratching the bottom part of a thing here.
Making noise.
Making noise.
Being
And
a
and Chloe got a haircut from Dazel. Dazel is Chloe's groomer, and she did a great job. You know, it's like Chloe got the puppy cut. She looks like a puppy. All right, sit here, baby. There you go. You can be there. You could be my co-pilot. All right, you can be the co-pilot there. There, you can be seen. Oh, there's Toto. Now it's Toto's turn. All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me go ahead and get started here. First off, I wanted to report unfortunate news this morning here. There was a plane crash. A light plane. It was a U.S. military contracted plane in Mindanao, and a U.S. Marine, a service member, died in the crash. And also, there's like 3 contractors also died in the crash this morning in Mindanao. My prayers go out to their families. You know, just so unfortunate. Right now, the cause of the crash is undetermined. They don't know yet. They're going to be investigating the cause of the crash. And that plane was on a surveillance, like an intelligence mission in the Mindanao area, because there's always operations like that, military operations in that area of the Philippines. Again, my prayers go out to the families of the people affected. And also this past week, another unfortunate news here. Again, in Mindanao area, again, it's an American. He's 56 years old from Boston. He got shot, a single shot to the stomach. And he was getting money out of the ATM at nighttime. You know, I think that was the biggest mistake that the person made. It's like here in the Philippines, it's just not advisable to get any money at nighttime here. Any ATM here at night, I would not recommend to anyone. And he was trying to get like 50,000 pesos, so about $800. And unfortunately, I'm thinking somebody was probably tailing him. He was with his partner, but again, you know, at nighttime, that's not a good idea here in the Philippines. If you're gonna get money from the ATM, make sure you get the money at the mall during the day. You know, there's plenty of banks at the malls here during the day, plenty of people around. So not advisable to get money out of the ATM here at night. And it doesn't matter where you are in the Philippines. You're just attracting too much attention, you know, especially you're a foreigner in the Philippines. You kind of stick out anyway. So when you go to an ATM at night, that's just very dangerous. Again, my prayers go out to his family. You know, that's just so unfortunate. He was just here on vacation. You know, he was just vacationing here in the Philippines. And Mindanao is one of those areas anyway. I don't want to like rag on Mindanao or anything, but the U.S. Embassy here in the Philippines, they've always had warnings regarding Mindanao. I mean, that ever since I've been here in the Philippines now for close to 14 years, and they always have warnings for Americans to be careful when they're in Mindanao. But I know many people say there's a lot of safe areas there. I know Davao City is one of the safest cities in the Philippines, but not all areas in Mindanao are the same. So be careful if you decide to travel in Mindanao. Like I haven't gone to Mindanao, and Dazzle hasn't gone to Mindanao. It's like we don't have any interest of going to Mindanao just because there's so many other places in the Philippines, like in Luzon Islands and Visayas Islands. I just haven't had no desire of going to Mindanao because things always seem to happen in Mindanao. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Yeah, yeah, you're scared too. Like yeah, it's not one of the places that where Dazzle and I would like to visit. It's not on our bucket list to ever go to Mindanao. First, on this live stream, we wanted to thank Ruben. Uh,
Yeah.
Ruben gave us a new laptop, and we were doing the live stream on this new laptop, and it's awesome. I can already tell it's like so clear. The screen is wide. I mean, you can almost see our whole living room here. Uh, Thank you so much, Ruben.
It's an improvement. Like I
Yeah,
can see.
yeah, you can see. You can see. Yeah, major improvement from our laptop because our laptop's old. It's at least 5 years on our laptop, and
Yeah.
it's on its last leg. So we really appreciate Ruben giving us a new laptop. Thank you, my brother. And Ruben, he's part of our family now. It's like he's got a place here in Calibo. He travels a lot in the Philippines. He's using Calibo as his home base. But anything Ruben needs here, we are here for him. Again, thank you, brother. Appreciate the new laptop. Calvin Williams, good morning. Hey, good morning, Calvin.
Okay.
There is a shakeup right now to all federal here. Yes, I'm aware. I've been watching the news in the U.S. Of course, I try to keep track of what's going on in America. I can't wait to get home in the Philippines. Yeah, I get that sentiment. That's why a lot of people reach out to me. A lot of people are like, eager to try out the Philippines. I mean, there's a few people headed our way here. I know that next month, it's like there's going to be a lot of subscribers, viewers that I've talked to, and they're all heading here because March, April, May here in the Philippines, it's summer. It's the best time to come to the Philippines, I think, because like you don't have to worry about typhoon. The weather's always good. Warning though, it is hot in the Philippines. It's a different kind of hot here. It's like hot and sticky, very humid during the summer. Because even though it's summer, you'll get rain, like rain will come like for like 30 minutes and be gone. So just enough to make everything like steamy hot, like sticky hot. All right. Jin Yang. Oh, I think I've seen Jin Yang before. Let me look up my list here. I always have this list of people. I know I marked Jin Yang. Oh, okay. Kim from Romblon. So that I always like to keep track that that way I know who I'm talking to. Hello. We haven't been to Romblon. Dazzle and I haven't been to Romblon. One place we'd like to go. It's because it's not far from our island. It's just that traverse through that ocean from here in Aklan province to Romblon. It's like wavy. It's like summer is the best time to go. Less waves during that time. So one of these days we'll get. Oh, there you go, Kim here. Horace, hey, all right. Horace and Marie, hello. The diva's underneath here, Horace. Earlier, I put her beside me, but now she's on my legs.
At least she's not making noise now.
Yeah. She's done trying to attract attention. And I heard Toto came down the
And
stairs.
then went back.
Oh, went back upstairs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Remember, Toto is funny that
She's like,
way.
I don't want to go out, Mama.
Yeah,
It's so cold.
yeah.
Toto, it's not even
Ray.
snowing.
I know, right? Good morning, Brother Gino. Sorry, I can't watch her. All right, no worries, man. I'm glad you made it, Ray. Thank you, my friend in Sacramento, California. Prayers go out to your friend's funeral, my brother. I am born and raised in General Santos City. The tuna, you are welcome. All right, Richard. We haven't been. We haven't been. Like I said, we haven't been to Mindanao. It's just one of those things, It's like, I guess because Mindanao has that stigma, For me anyway, growing up in the Philippines, in Manila, we hear so many stories about Mindanao. I know it's probably, it's not as big a deal as people, but it seems to be a lot of things happen in Mindanao that doesn't happen in Luzon and Visayas. That's why we never really put it on our bucket list of places to visit. But I know people tell me all the time, Cagayan de Oro is nice, Davao City, Davao City is now. I know there's plenty of places in Mindanao that are safe to visit and that are beautiful areas. But it just seems like that the areas that are dangerous gets a lot of the news. That's why people are afraid to go visit Mindanao. And Jumpy goes, I thought my eyes were getting better. No, Jumpy, it's a new laptop. Our good friend Ruben gave us a new laptop. Brand new laptop. It's like, I'm amazed. It's like you said, it's like super clear.
Yeah,
And the screen is wide. The camera angle is so wide. It's like awesome. We can't thank Ruben enough. And I know our videos now are going to be better to edit. It's going to be easier for us to edit because it's hard. We use that free software, that shortcut, and it lags. When Dazel and I edit the videos, it lags on us. So it's tricky to edit the videos. And now it's a lot easier with the new laptop.
Because I woke up late, so I have to do this now.
Yeah. You woke up late. The reason Dazzle wake up early is after the live stream, we're gonna go to lunch. We're gonna go to lunch with Ruben,
We
and
have
then
a date.
Ruben at the GQ Hotel
And
in
then
Calibo.
Joel?
Yeah, and Joel and Eileen is also gonna join us because the GQ Hotel, according to Ruben, has the best pancit.
I
in
heard
all
that
in
like
all of
3 times.
in all of Calibo. Ruben loves the pancit at the GQ Hotel, and I know why, because their pancit is special because they mix the different noodles. They use like 3 different noodles, like the pancit canton noodle, the sotanghon, the really thin one, and the regular pancit. So it's a good mixture of the noodles itself. And then they put a lot of vegetables and a lot of like pork, chicken, shrimp. I have to agree. I mean, it's one of the better pancit that I've eaten here in the Philippines. E. James. All right. Howdy. Good morning. Hey, Robbie, our good friend from Moal Boal in Cebu.
So Ate Jonalyn. Oh, Jonalyn. Yeah.
Jonalyn.
We're the same age.
Yeah, you guys are the same age. Yeah, you guys are the same age. Hey, Robbie, thanks for coming online, my brother. Oh, Joel, he says Calibo in the house.
Yeah.
All right. Joel and Eileen, we're gonna go to lunch with them at the GQ Hotel after the live stream here.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Horace says, love the new wider view on the live stream. Thank you, Ruben. I know it's like when I started it, Horace, I was like, whoa, it's like wide. You can see our whole area here, our first floor, pretty much the whole thing. It's like it's amazing and it's super clear. It's like thank you so much again, Ruben. Romblon is nice, but probably not as advanced. Yeah, I've seen it. It's like a lot of our friends here in Calibo, in Aklan province, they travel to Romblon and they go to like Carabao Island is one of the
Yeah,
places they
Carabao
go,
Island.
and we see it. I mean, but it's nice though because like I like how Romblon is and Carabao Island because that's how I remember when I first started going to Boracay Island, where it's still no big hotels yet and all that. So it's nice that you can rent a motorbike on Carabao Island and just ride the island. There's no traffic, nothing, anything like that. So that's why I've also wanted to go visit Romblon for sure. OV Adventures. Hello, Kuya and Dazel. Hey, hey, Olsen. Glad you can come online, my friend. Hi guys, Dazzle, you're awake. LOL. Eileen said you're awake. Yeah, Eileen, I think Dazzle wanted to be awake because she wanted to get ready that way as soon as because I had told her last night we were planning. Well, I'll do the live stream. Then right after the live stream, we'll go to lunch at GQ, and she likes eating there. So I know that's why Dazzle's like eager to go, but she wants to see you guys again.
Yeah, before you guys go back to the
Yeah, yeah,
US.
because our friends Joel and Eileen, they're gonna be going back to the U.S. here soon. They've been here like since the beginning of January, but I think they're only like 2 weeks maybe here in Calibo left. So that's why we're trying to spend as much time with them. AB, all right, hi, that's Olsen's wife, babe.
Oh,
AB.
AB.
AB. All right, yeah, that's Olsen's wife. PCL. That's Kim. Hey, Kim. Lady, you look beautiful without the thank you, Kim. Kim says you look beautiful without the makeup.
Thank you, Kim.
Congrats on the new laptop. Kudos, Ruben. All right. Greetings and there's HD. HD. All right.
yes.
Our moderator.
Yeah,
Thanks
the
for
moderator.
thanks for coming online, HD. Mel, hello, Gino and Dazzle. All right,
Hi,
Mel.
Mel.
I'm trying to see. I don't think I've marked Mel down before. I think that's the first time I've seen that name. Because I tried to mark people, I tried to add them on my list. No, it's the first time. Welcome to the live stream, Mel. Please keep your eyes out for an apartment outside of Calibo. All right, that was actually one of the topics I was gonna hit this. Yeah, it's Kim from Remblon.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually one of the. I'm always trying to make a list of like people that ask me all the time, and I always try to come up with topics. And one of the things that's keeping me busy right now is like here in our community of Camellia Clan, so many people are asking me to like find them a home here. And even like because here in Camellia Clan, our community, the homes when they become available, they get snatched up. As a matter of fact, babe, remember even the security guard was asking us if we know of anybody in the community here that has, because a lot I noticed a lot of the owners of the homes here at Camellia, they started doing the Airbnb with their house. So that kind of cut down some of the homes that become available to rent.
Especially the furnished one.
Yeah, the furnished one. Furnished apartments, furnished homes are difficult anyway here in Aklan province and even in Calibo. They just don't become available. There's not many furnished. Unfurnished, there are plenty. And then the unfurnished are cheaper. But I know how expats prefer the furnished because they don't have to buy the refrigerator, the stove. I mean, when a lot of times when expats come here, they just have a suitcase and a backpack. They don't want to accumulate things fast, and I understand that. I know that's the thinking. It's better to find a place that's furnished, because if it doesn't work out, if you don't like the area here, you can just pick up and leave. Once you start buying like refrigerator, dining table, fans, air conditioner, it's harder to move once you start accumulating things.
Like if you want to try Bohol.
Yeah, if you want to try different areas,
after 6 months in Aklan,
yeah,
try Bohol.
But so that's the thing, it's like even in our community, even in Calibo, I'm always in the search now for furnished apartment and furnished homes. So if anybody's watching out there and you know of any furnished apartment, furnished homes in Calibo, in Aklan, let me know, because I can definitely partner people that are looking for one. Because even on our street, there's one here that's been vacant, and now it's going to be for rent. But our friend Ray from Las Vegas and Catherine, they're taking it. So it hasn't been even advertised, and people are like snatching it up, because our community is pretty nice, because it's gated, there's security, away from Calibo, because if you're in Calibo, there's a little bit more traffic, a little bit more noise. We don't have that in our neighborhood. That's why a lot of people like moving to our neighborhood. There's just a lot more expats here that are moving to Camellia, Glen. But I will, Kim. I think I got your information anywhere or email. So if I find anything, I'll keep you posted. July or August timeframe. All right. Like I said, then I noticed with the apartments here, especially the furnished apartments, they get snatched up quick. If it becomes available, you got to act fast, because there's people waiting. Even Ruben's waiting. I think he wants a bigger place. Yeah, he likes to have a 2-bedroom. He said, yeah. Dazzle in food, a match made with Gino. Yeah, I know her. I know, Kip. This is my. All right, this is your third time, Mel. All right, I'll add you to my list here. That way I don't miss you. Mel. And where are you from, Mel? That way I know where are you from. Just add. Horace, Marie agreed with you that Mindanao is very dangerous place. But what makes it so beautiful, it's so because from what I see, it seems like it is. I mean, Horace, I see the same things, it's like it's beautiful area. There's a lot of areas in Mindanao that are mountainous, so it's a little cooler weather too. But there's just always been things that happen in Mindanao that you won't experience if you live in Luzon or Visayas. That's the thing. There's always that threat there. It's like I said, even the U.S. Embassy has constant warnings for Americans that travel in Mindanao. You don't get the same warnings here, like in Visayas or Luzon. You don't get the same warnings. Mindanao just has that reputation. Maybe it's not a valid reputation, but unfortunately, things happen there. Things. Even like the military operations, like the U.S. Marine that perished with the contractors. That's what they're doing in Mindanao. They're doing surveillance of like groups in Mindanao. More likely the Abu Sayyaf, which is like a known terrorist group here in the Philippines. So that's why Mindanao will always have that stigma as far as being a dangerous place and not a safe place to be. Jumpy, are there places that rent furniture nearby? I've never heard anything like that here, Jumpy. It's not in the US, babe. They have a lot of places that will rent you furniture, rent you anything you need, temporary. There's just nothing like that here, Jumpy. I've never seen it. I've never seen a furniture rental or appliance rental place here in the Philippines. I guess because it's so cheap to furnish an apartment here. Because when I moved to Calibo, when I was going to start school in 2012, Dazel can tell you this. I mean, I furnished that whole apartment for like 20,000 pesos a day. I think I spent like $350, and I furnished with a bed, with a refrigerator, with a stove, a microwave, a living room set. So to me, when I furnished it, it wasn't like, I didn't furnish it with expensive stuff. I just picked the cheapest stuff I could find. So, I had bamboo living room furniture. I think the whole bamboo set was 4,000 pesos. It was $70 for my couch, love seat, chairs, table, but that's all I needed, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money just in case, I can just leave it when I'm done. I can just give it away.
I remember that bamboo couch.
Yeah, yeah. That's so remembers the bamboo couch that I had. Well, it's the cheapest stuff, man. That I could find at the time, and for me, it's like it worked. And I put cushions on it. Remember, babe? I
Yeah.
bought the cushions for my bamboo couch, so I can still lay on the couch.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. If I was watching TV,
Yeah, I remember when I had like tampo.
yeah.
That couch is like hurt
Hurt
your
hurt your back, hurt your back. Atlanta. Okay, babe. Mel is from. Oh, Mel,
Atlanta.
you're. I get it now, Mel. I'm sorry. Mel is Tony's friend. I'm sorry, Mel. I know you've been online 3 times now. I'm sorry, but that's why sometimes I have to ask because my memory's not that good, Mel. I apologize because I communicate with Mel already. We're connected already. I think on my WhatsApp. And again, I communicate with so many people. Sometimes I get confused, but now I know it's Mel from Atlanta. Once you put Atlanta there, I put it together. Tony actually sent me a picture, you guys, that you assisted our friend Tony with an appointment. So I know you're a friend too, man. Tony's a good friend of ours, and I know you will be a good friend of ours too, Mel. Edgar, is it cheaper to rent a hotel online or there? Ooh, good question. Good
Okay.
question. Good question. I would probably say it would be cheaper once you get here because you can talk a deal with the person at the desk, than online usually. But it's not a big difference. It's not a big amount of difference because, of course, when you book online, like through Agoda, there's gonna be like a fee, like an administrative fee or something like that. If you book at a hotel here, um, they won't have that fee. But let me warn you, some of the hotels in Boracay surprisingly won't let you book at the hotel. Remember that, babe? That one hotel where we went, where my friend from Hawaii, we were at the counter because we wanted to switch hotels when we got to Boracay. And we were asking the front desk, do you have any rooms available? And they told us, we don't book hotel in the lobby. You have to go online, which surprised me. Remember that hotel? Yeah,
You guys have to go
online. So some companies, I guess, they use the online to book, like Agoda.com is what I use here in the Philippines. So it's never, uh, uh, it's not the same. Not all hotels will allow you to book at the lobby because to me that was kind of strange because I've never experienced that before. I thought all hotels, their lobby can book you a room because to me that makes sense. They're the lobby. That I thought that was their job, but there are hotels here that won't allow you to book at their lobby. You have to go online to book.
online.
Yeah. HD. All right. Thanks, HD. HD right there. He put a link to like U.S. travelers travel advisory, and ever since I've been here in the Philippines, there's always a travel advisory for Americans that go to Mindanao. There's always a warning. Several places in Mindanao that you have to watch. I guess, unfortunately, it affects even the safe areas in Mindanao because you kind of just get group. Ooh, Mindanao. That's it's dangerous. The Westerns. Hey, all right, the Westerns.
Yeah.
They're always on. The Westerns are always.
Yeah, I noticed.
You notice. You notice
Yeah.
the Westerns. And
Yeah.
all right.
Retired Air Force.
Retired Air Force. All right. My friend Daryl, the aircraft electrician on the military planes, on the jets. Mel, take it easy. I sometimes forget my own name. Mel said he sometimes forget. But now I know, Mel. Now, when you said Atlanta, now I know. You don't have to mention anymore. The minute I see your name, Mel, I know it's you. When do you hear about Leanna's school? We haven't heard the result from the science school that she took. But we did this week, we did enroll her at Numancia Integrated School. We did enroll her for the 7th grade. So she's enrolled already, but we're not locked into that decision because they just had early enrollment is what they called it. So we just wanted to make sure that she has a slot here in the school near us. because I didn't even realize it that the high school where Leanna, that's close by, it's not just the people in our barangay that will go to that high school. There's people from Dongon. Dongon is another barangay in Numancia. I saw a bunch of a bunch of people's list. So, she'll have new classmates, when she goes to like the seventh grade. But we know we're gonna wait on also on that testing results, and then we'll see how it goes. But she's happy, she's happy with the school that where she's at, and I know wherever school Leanna goes to anyway, I'm more gonna be involved with her schooling anyway, because from what I've seen with the schooling here in Calibo and here in Numancia, it's there's a lot of kids in the classrooms. So for me, just my opinion, we can't rely on the school alone to teach her. That's why I have to create lessons for her, especially English. Especially English lessons. I have to work with Leanna on her English constantly, because I think that's gonna be the most important thing for her, because she has aspirations to work abroad. And I told Leanna, if she's going abroad, her English has got to be spot on. It's got to be like, she's got to be very fluent, in English. And then my friend Joel, he showed me and Leanna the AI. I haven't even been, I didn't know anything about AI. And our friend Joel showed us like the one in Google, the AI in Google, and then that chat GP. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I was like, I didn't even, I heard about AI, but I just hadn't had the time to research it and stuff. So now that's another tool for Leanna and I, because it's made my life a lot easier. It just gives me all the information, and then I can teach Leanna, because the one thing that Leanna struggles is the vocabulary. When she's reading, she's always constantly asking me, what does this word means, and what. So I know I just gotta keep pushing. I just gotta keep pushing more words, improving her vocabulary.
Read books.
Yeah, read books, and there's plenty online. So
She actually have books.
yeah, she has books. We buy her books at National
She's
Bookstore.
supposed to read that before she goes to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I know not only in English, her math, her science, all her subjects. I work with her anyway.
Mm-mm.
OB Adventures. I saw a bunch of Triker certified providers in Balanga, Bataan. Oh, great, great, man. Yeah,
That's why.
well, that used to be Darren. Darren used to
Yeah.
be there, but our other friend that the Valentine family.
Yeah.
They're there. There's people there. There's plenty of expats, military expats that live in Bataan because of TRICARE, because of the facilities there. Would it be harder to use this facility versus preferred? No, as long as there's providers. Well, the certified providers, just keep in mind, Olson, if it's certified, you have to pay 100% and then file with TRICARE for your reimbursement. It is a lot easier if you're using TRICARE medical insurance here, military insurance here in the Philippines. It's a lot better if you go to the preferred facilities. The preferred facilities like a Clark Medical City Clark, and here for me it's Medical City Iloilo. They're a preferred TRICARE, so it's better because when you go there, they take care of all the TRICARE stuff. You basically just show your military ID. They'll print out their how much your visit's gonna be. You go to the cashier, you pay your 25% copay, and you're done. They do all the filing for you with TRICARE. Instead of if you go to the facility in Balanga, Bataan as a certified, you have to pay 100%. And then what you'll have to do let's say you get admitted to the hospital, you have to get the medical abstract, you have to get the receipt from the cashier, a lot of documents that you have to get, and then you have to forward that to TRICARE when you file online. And then I've had luck with TRICARE online with certified, because I went to Panay Hospital here almost 2 years ago now, and I got reimbursed. So, but I've heard people that has trouble as far as getting reimbursement. And I think that a lot of that is just what Tricare, they want you to have the right documents, right supporting documents. I always tell people that use Tricare in the Philippines, uh, on your first medical visit here, it doesn't matter if you spend 20 or $30, file it with Tricare anyway. That way you get a hang of how to use it too. That way you know how to use the online system. And I did videos on Tricare. I'll probably do one next week. I'll do another my Tricare 2025 update for Tricare users here, because I know there's a lot more military people that are retiring in the Philippines. So I'll do an update. So watch for that video, Olsen.
Trigger.
All right. Kip, I looked up the hotel you went for Coffee Marzon, and they wanted almost 1,600 pesos. Okay. Oh, $6 for the whole month of October. It was probably a booking agency, but I was still shocked. All right. They are a little pricier at Marson Hotel than some of the hotels in because Marson Hotel, Kip, it's kind of used by like it's like they have a convention hall. They get rented for like a big like if there's a convention for a group that come to Calibo, that they use Marson Hotel because they have so many rooms.
Yeah.
I think they got like 300 rooms in that hotel. That's why. That's probably why. But if you're interested on that Marson Hotel, let me check for you on how much it is, because you might be getting like a third party fee there from a company that you're checking it. Yeah. Let me find out if you're really interested in that, Kip. And there's plenty of other options actually,
Yeah,
Kip.
like something where Larry.
Yeah,
and
there's a better place than Marson. There's like
for
the
25.
La Española apartments for like around $400, about $400 for a month. And it's like fully furnished, washer and dryer, electric in the apartment. So there's
Yeah.
if you're gonna come here for a month, let me handle that, Kip, for you. I can find you a cheaper place, nicer place, a walking distance to everything. Yeah, Marson Hotel in that Cafe Latte, it's kind of more the higher end here in Calibo, because like
Like Chico.
yeah, like even when Kulas, I think everybody knows Kulas from Becoming Filipino. When he came to Calibo for a week for Atiatian, he stayed at the Marson Hotel. So it's kind of like a little higher price because they have a really nice big swimming pool. Next time I'll try to film their swimming pool so you can see. And modern looking hotel here. Even though it's been a few years, but Marson's like well kept grounds. They just charge more because they know they can, because a lot of government agencies that do their conventions in Calibo, they always go to Marson because they have enough rooms and they have a convention center ballroom that they can use. A lot of training in that hotel. Probably kind of similar to like when you go to Vegas. There's certain hotels in Vegas that can accommodate big conventions, and that's what a Marson Hotel. That's kind of like their specialty here in Calibo. Gino, is it better to book a flight with PAL or a travel site? And do you have a favorite one? All right. I think in the past, Horace, when again, it's been a long time. I haven't really flown back to the U.S. What I used to use, I used to always fly Hawaiian Airlines because, I was flying from Arizona, and I would like get to LA, catch Hawaiian Airlines because of the mileage. I had like a Hawaiian Airlines card before that gave me like a lot of miles, a lot of points. So and then I like the route. I like the route because it would go fly to Hawaii, and then they had like a VIP lounge for me in Hawaii while I waited for my flight because I had that card. So I always kind of used the Hawaiian Airlines before. I have flown Philippine Airlines before, but it's been a long time. So, The thing I recommend for people though, like my friend Robbie can tell you this. Robbie, yeah, he lives in Cebu now, Moabal, Cebu, but he came from Rhode Island. And I always tell him when he would fly to Manila, because he has to catch a domestic flight in Manila, to always use Philippine Airlines because he's got to catch a domestic once he lands in Manila. It's just a lot easier when you land in Manila International Airport. They have Philippine Airlines has their own airport just for Philippine Airlines. So you don't have to like if you fly from Ninoy Aquino and you're using like let's say Korean Airlines or United Airlines or whatever airlines you're using, except for Philippine Airlines, you have to like get your luggage out of Ninoy Aquino. You have to actually get your luggage and then lug your luggage over to the domestic airport, which is in a different airport. So I mean, they have transportation for you, like a shuttle service, like a bus that you can hop on. But if you can imagine the hassle of like getting your luggage out of customs and then going to domestic and then checking it in, and then sometimes when you fly domestic here, the weight restriction, when you're flying international, when you land in Manila, you're allowed like two big suitcases to check in. But when you fly domestic, they have restrictions, and then sometimes they'll charge you. So it just makes it easier if you fly Philippine Airlines. If you're going, like, let's say you're going to Calibo, it's just easier to like your international flight to be Philippine Airlines. You land in Manila, your domestic flights Philippine Airlines. You don't even have to check your luggage. They'll just forward it to their domestic area, and you're at the same airport. You don't even need to leave the airport. Yeah, because it's been a while since I've done that when I flew into Manila, and then I had to catch a domestic uh, airlines with a different airline. That's how it was. I was lugging my suitcase and then trying to get to the domestic area to catch your flight on the domestic flight. Just easier if you do it with one airlines like Philippine Airlines. Any comment?
I don't know.
Yeah, but Dazel, she don't like flying. She doesn't like flying at all. Ricardo Smith. Hello, Gino and Dazel. This is my first time
Hi.
interacting on your live. All right, babe, list down Ricardo so we know. List Ricardo Smith. I have watched before, but I have not commented. I enjoy all your videos. Blessings. All right. Hey, thank you.
I'm the secretary.
You're the secretary. You're the secretary, babe. All right.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you, Ricardo. Stay blessed, my brother. HD. PAL is the main airline in the Philippines. There are other Cebu Pacific, cheaper than PAL, but like name brands are generally better but pricier. All right. Okay, that makes sense then. All right, Kip. Yeah. When it's time for you to book, Kip, I'll help you. Don't worry about that. I'll find you like the best rate and the best place to stay here in Calibo. Ryan AP, hello. Hey, Ryan. What's up? What's up? All right, Brian, text that. Good morning, evening. I forgot what day of the week it is. YouTube never work. Hey, no thing. I'm glad you made it though, Brian. I'm glad you made it. Once I have the passport in hand, I'll be following it up with the flight, and we can work out whether in yeah. No worries. I'll Kip, your family to Dazzle and I. So anything you need help here, we'll take care of you, Kip. You will be Dazzle and I's guest here in Calibo and Aklan. We're gonna make sure you have a good time when you come to Aklan province. Horace, Marie said that it will be better if Liana goes to a school close to home because she will be among her friends and with the two of you. So she will. That's the thing too. It's like the school that Liana goes to now. The neighborhood kids here go to that school. Matt's there, might be Liana's classmate in high school. It's just like and then it's a lot easier for me because like. We can ride Bumblebee like we've been doing for the last 2 years. If she goes to school in Calibo, just that morning trek to Kalibo, it's like a
Rush hour.
rush hour. It's like more likely her class will probably start at 7:30 in Kalibo, and it seems like that's like the peak of like traffic in Kalibo, because all the workers are going to Kalibo, government workers, construction workers, and then all the school kids attending private school in Kalibo. So that's the thing, that's why I kind of like that she's close by, and then I'm a text away anything she needs or anything the teacher needs. It's like she texts me and I'm there. So yeah, and I know I'm gonna tutor her anyways. I know Leanna's learning more from me anyway than the school. Because the school basically just has these handouts. They go through lessons, but there's 36 kids in the classroom, and it's hard to like for a kid to learn in that an environment like that. That's why when we come home, I know that one-to-one tutoring that I do with Leanna, she learns more from me anyway. The West End, is there another place you would like to see other than Boracay? Something similar. Something similar. I mean, Dazzle and I, we went to Panglao 2 years ago now,
I
babe.
actually want to like go to other beach in Panglao, not just the Alone
Yeah,
beach.
yeah.
Because I see online there's more
There's
like,
more beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Dazzle and I 2 years ago, we went to Panglao in Bohol. We really love Bohol. It's like
it's like Aklan.
yeah, it's similar to
They
Aklan.
have beaches,
Yeah.
and then the roads.
Yeah, and recently, actually, you guys know how much I love Boracay. Boracay is kind of like my happy place on earth, and for me, it's just because it's so close to us. It's so easy for us to go. But Bohol is right there, in par with in my opinion, they're in par with Boracay, because one thing we liked when we went to Bohol in Panglao and Alona Beach is they don't have all that stuff that goes on in Boracay, like restrictions, and then going to the port, and it's amazing how that's always been an issue in Boracay. Like when you land at that port, it's just not a friendly vibe. It's like I don't understand that. It's always been like that. Most expats, most people I know, even the locals here, even my neighbors here, even us when we go to Boracay, we're Aklanon. I've lived in Aklan now for 14 years. And when you go to the port in Boracay, they just make you feel like, what are you doing here? Where are you going? They're like,
what's your business?
What's your business in Boracay? How long you're gonna stay? I'm like,
gonna eat lunch.
I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna eat. We're just gonna go to Boracay to eat lunch, man. But it's just like that. And then they just hasn't corrected it, and I don't understand. But it is what it is. It's one of those things where you just kind of like go with the flow. And then when you get to Front Beach, when we were at Alona Beach in Bohol, Panglao, you didn't have so many people like selling you stuff. Like paluto here. They're right on your face, and I'm sure people that visited Boracay, that frustrates them too. If they're walking a white beach, it's like you're being approached by people massage, people selling dinner, lunch, tours. I mean, it's just too much. But it is what it is. I still love Boracay. It's still my happy place on earth. But yeah, I wish they would improve that. I wish they would improve, make it more tourist friendly, get that island vibe. It's like but if there's something similar, I would say Bohol.
I like Bohol.
Yeah.
Because we, especially now, Iloilo Airport has like a direct
Oh
flight to
yeah. For
Bohol.
us anyway. For us
Before
here.
we have to go to Cebu. We have to take a flight from Katiklan to go to Cebu, and then ride the fast craft
Fast
to
craft.
Bohol.
Yeah,
like
but 2 hour
2
ferry.
hours.
2 hour
But
ferry.
now, if we want to go back to Bohol, we can just catch up a flight from Iloilo,
Yeah.
which is
So
really
easy
good.
for us. So yeah, it's really good for us because we can just hop on a bus here in Calibo, be in Iloilo like 4 hours, and then a plane ride, and an hour later we're in Panglao.
Yes.
And what's nice is like they have one of the best airports there is, that I've seen, because their airport, once you land in Panglao, Bohol, it's only 10, 15 minutes away to the beach,
Yeah.
and nothing, no checking in, no port, no fees, no environmental fee,
Yeah.
no nothing. You just go to your hotel,
And I have noticed when we were in Bohol, there's like a lot of like a motorcycle.
Yeah, and that's the thing,
It's
people always ask me, it's like when they go to Boracay, they wanted to get around Boracay. There are motorbikes that you can rent in Boracay, but they're not cheap. And then if you ride the motorbikes in
yeah,
Boracay, you're only in Boracay, and
yeah,
Boracay
it's
is tiny.
short. Yeah, it's
It's
short.
tiny. I mean,
Yeah,
I rather
it's not
rent
a
a.
long ride.
It's not a long ride. I rather ride a bicycle in Boracay
Yeah,
because it's so small. Unlike if you go to Panglao in Bohol, you rent the motorbike cheaper too. It's like
yeah.
we were there 2 years ago, 300 pesos a day for the motorbike, a 125cc scooter, automatic, so anybody can ride it. And it's, that's like $5, $5 a day to rent a scooter. And then you're on the mainland, you're in Bohol, you can go to Chocolate Hills, you can go to the caves, you can go
And the
to like
ride is so
Tarsier, and the,
nice.
the ride is nice. It's not crowded.
It's like Aklan when you pass by Calibo, like the city.
Yeah, yeah. After Calibo,
Nothing but
nothing but paved roads, smooth ride,
yeah.
So if you're looking for a place, if you've been to Boracay, definitely 100%.
Bohol.
Bohol, Panglao Bohol is easy to get to.
Is
I know a lot of people choose to go to Palawan, but Palawan is just hard to get to because you have to catch a flight, either from Manila or Cebu to get to Palawan. And then when you land in Puerto Princesa, you're still quite a ways from like El Nido and Coron. You're still 3-4 hours by land transportation. So uh, it's just easier, to me. Like I think if you go to Bohol, it won't disappoint you. You'll have a good time.
yeah. And I like the ice cream there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like
What was
the
that?
bee.
The bee. Dazzle's
Bee.
favorite thing, and when we went to Panglao Bohol, was that they have this bee farm. It's like a honey farm,
I like
and they make their own
ice
ice cream
cream.
out of the honey. I mean, it was just amazing. It's like the best ice cream.
Yeah, I think my favorite flavor was avocado.
Yeah, avocado.
Yeah.
Me, I like the coconut. The
You like the
coconut, yeah,
coconut?
coconut flavor. I remember the coconut flavor. I mean, we ate that ice cream like the whole time we were in Bohol. It's like the 4 or 5 days we were there every day. Dazzle and I were like getting that bee ice cream. Yeah, bee something ice cream.
Yeah, you can see it on the. I actually had one from the Cebu
Oh yeah,
mall.
yeah, at the Cebu
SM
Mall. When we went.
Seaside SM
Yeah,
Cebu.
when
Yeah,
when Dazzle and I went to Seaside,
SM
SM
Cebu.
Seaside Cebu, the
Mm-mm.
mall there, they had that beef farm ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was so good.
yeah,
I wish Aklan have that though.
yeah, yeah. Well, someday, I mean, we're improving. I mean, more and
Or
more,
maybe Iloilo.
more and more stuff are coming our
But
way.
but it's the reason for me to go to Bohol too.
Yeah, the ice
The
cream,
ice cream.
the ice cream. Yeah, I just like it. I enjoyed the time when we went to Bohol. We have a playlist on our
Yeah.
channel with our Bohol trip, and it was just amazing. We went island hopping. We went swimming inside a cave.
Yeah.
It was just awesome trip. And we shared it with my best friend in Arizona, Albert, and his wife. So it was
Dion.
memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dion.
It's like a couple
Couple, yeah, it
there.
was a couple. It was a couple's thing. We did that river tour. They had the buffet on that
Yeah.
river. Nice music,
I never
nice.
went to the cave. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I went swimming
Yeah,
there.
we went swimming inside the cave, and it was just awesome. Stuff that very memorable.
Yeah.
Stuff that we won't forget.
Mhm.
Frederick, it says, always makes my day to see you guys. God bless. Hey,
Ah.
God bless you, brother. We can't wait to see you again, Frederick. We'll see you every time we're in
we go
Iloilo.
to Iloilo.
Yeah. HD, the Westerns. If you like beaches, swimming, the wildlife, check out El Nido. Yeah, El Nido. Like I said, a lot of people choose to go to Palawan and El Nido's, El Nido, Coron. I mean, it's like good places to visit. It's just a little harder to visit. It's a longer trek, but sometimes the longer trek makes it more
Part of the
part of
adventure.
the adventure. Right now for us, Bohol is so easy for us now
Yeah.
because of Iloilo. Now Iloilo has a direct flight to Bohol, so I know we're gonna jump on that and we're gonna take advantage of that.
Yeah, for me, if I have to like spend 3 hours after like flying, 3 more hours to go
Yeah.
to El Nido, I would stay there for a week for just to,
Yes, to see
do a
it,
lot
to
of
see, yeah,
things.
do a lot
Yeah.
of things. Yeah, there's a lot of tours. The,
Mhm.
the people that go to Palawan, there's a lot of tours there. There's crocodiles there. There's like
Ah,
more nature stuff.
I'm not sure about crocodiles.
Yeah. Well,
I just
that,
wanna
that's
go there and
that's
swim.
what I see people when they go
And
there.
eat.
They go.
I'll just go there,
There's
swim,
like
and
a
eat,
a
and
crocodile sanctuary there. That's why a lot of people when I see them there, they go to that
yeah,
place.
when we went to Bohol, we did this island hopping. I was
Yeah.
hoping to see a dolphin, but I was very not lucky that day.
Yeah, yeah. That day we went on a dolphin expedition and we
Yeah,
didn't see a
we
dolphin.
didn't see a
Yeah, but
dolphin.
no biggie. That's the way it is. That's the way it
Yeah,
is.
cute,
I second
cute.
El Nido. That place is amazing. All right,
Yeah.
Obi. All right. Olsen. Print 3D. What's going on, Dazzle and Gino? I love your videos. Although it's nice. I hope to be in the Philippines in the future as well. All right. Print 3D. All
I have
right.
seen him
Oh, you
before.
have? All right.
I
Good.
did.
Yeah.
I think I have seen him before.
All right. All right. Do you know if the medical school St. Gabriel has an on campus dormitory? I have not seen an on campus dormitory, Kim, but plenty of boarding houses right around that area. That's one thing about the schools here in Calibo. If you go to school here, like for your daughter, nursing school or medical school in Calibo, there's a lot of boarding houses because Calibo is kind of like a university belt or area for a clan. Everybody in Aklan province, from the 17 municipalities or 17 towns, they all
Wow.
pretty much go to college in Calibo. There's a few colleges, like I know Malay has a college now, small college in
Yeah.
Malay. Ibahay has a ASU,
ASU.
Ibahay, and Banga has a ASU. But after that, most majority of clan residents that are going to college, they go to Calibo. So if you can imagine, boarding houses, as there's plenty of them in Calibo. Dazzle, she lived in a boarding house when we went to college.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, she
It
had
was fun.
roommates. Yeah, it was fun because she had
We have roommate. I had roommates.
three
We were
girls.
like three in one room.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
supposed to have four
four.
because we have like double deck.
Yeah, and that's common. The boarding houses are like one room will have two double decks, and there'll be four girls or four boys.
It
And
was so fun because my room is like the biggest.
oh,
And
okay.
there's like just three of us, but the other rooms they have like four girls.
And then tiny, yeah. And it's fun because when Dazzle was in the boarding house, she used to tell me the stories in the boarding house. Her roommates, they weren't all going to the same college.
They were
Yeah, different colleges in Calibo, like Northwest
Yeah.
Visayan. You were at STI, so it's fun because you interact with other people, different colleges. So you won't have a problem as far as finding like a dormitory or a boarding house for your daughter once attend a nursing school or medical school at St. Gabriel.
Mhm.
Sergeant USA, my friend Daniel in Jacksonville, Florida. Hello, y'all. Do you pay American taxes on your retirement? How do you do it? Oh, yes. You can't get away from Uncle Sam, brother. It's like I pay every year, on my pension. I file online. I've been using hnrblock.com for like the last few years because it's just easier. When I used to use another site, but I moved to H&R because it's easy. It's like they forward my information the year, and my only income is my military pension, and then now YouTube. So I have to report those income. I get taxed for YouTube too. So no getting away from Uncle Sam, brother. Uncle Sam wants the share, and I'm happy to pay. I'm happy to pay my taxes, but it's easy. There's online. You can do it online. Not complicated at all. I guess it gets complicated when you have a lot of income in the U.S. and all that. But I only have my military pension and now YouTube. So those are the two things that I have to report. Edgar, what's the best place in Panay to practice your scooter skills? All right, in Panay, a lot of people they practice their motorbike skills in Antique province because Dazzle, or
Yeah.
didn't you tell me about that?
My
Antique,
dad.
yeah, her dad, because Antique province has the less population
Yeah.
here. They have less population than Iloilo, than Aklan, than Capiz.
And the roads are really
Wide,
nice.
really, really nice cemented wide roads, like 2 lanes on each side, and then empty space. Empty space, rice fields on both sides, nature. So if you're looking to learn how to
And you can
scooter,
always like stop over for at like one of the beaches.
yeah, plenty of beaches to stop.
Yeah.
And then when I drive through Antique, it's like that. It's just not a lot of traffic. It's like it seems like you could drive for miles and miles. Sometimes you don't see any vehicles.
And I
So
remember the last time we were there, they were actually like widening the road.
mhm.
Maybe it's done now.
Yeah. Um, Here in Panay Island, you will see that everywhere in Panay Island. It's like the road widening and cementing of roads. I mean, just the time I've been here in Panay Island, the last 14 years, almost 14 years now,
Yeah.
I have just seen so much improvement on the roads here. It's like incredible. Like even just the trip from Calibo all the way to Caticlan to go to Boracay, that used to be a longer trip because there was areas where it wasn't cemented or a gravel road. Now it's like all cemented. A lot of the highways are like widened, a lot smoother, easier ride.
Like Katiklan, what's up?
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. The Philippines has a bad reputation as far as roads and things like that. We do not have that problem here in Panay Island. We got some nice roads here. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, Panay Island's built for you. You're gonna have fun riding your motorbikes here, and there are many motorcycle groups here. I've seen Harleys here. I've seen big bikes. This is the place. And lately, I was telling my friend Joel, the past week, I have seen like 2 brand new Jeep Wranglers here. I'm like, did we get a Jeep Wrangler dealership in Iloilo or something? I was like, brand new. I mean, I could tell because the plates, and you can tell it's like the brand new Jeep Wranglers, not the
Yeah.
not the bootleg
I think
copy.
they're just only 5 million pesos.
Only
Yeah.
only 5 million. I don't have that kind of money. I'll just look. I just like looking. And then the other day we saw that Mustang
Yeah,
GT.
Mustang. Yeah.
I was like, man, what's a Mustang GT
And
doing
they
in a
also even
plan?
like on our lane.
Oh, all right. I was like, I was just
And
like,
then-
I was like driving, and I saw, wow. I was like, a Mustang GT in a plan. I was just amazed. Man.
But you have to stay on his lane.
Yeah,
Stay in
yeah.
your
Well,
lane, dude.
I'm sure he can blow me out of the road, man. I'm like, I have to go. Have a great day. All right, Daryl. All right, thank you for coming online. Appreciate you, my friend. Dazzle seems anxious about the ice cream in Bohol. Just make sure she doesn't take a bite of the chocolate heels. She was actually afraid, Horace, to climb up because there's an observation deck where in Chocolate Hill, so you can see all the hills.
How many steps?
Yeah, it was high up there, and
Yeah.
Dazzle's afraid of heights, so it took like. I'm glad our friends assisted her because I didn't think she was gonna make it. So I said, "Well, babe, I'll come back and I'll just film on the top." And since I was surprised, she made it up to the top to the view deck.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. It was like a good like view up there.
Oh, and she goes, there's my favorite diva sporting her new
Ah,
haircut. Where is the diva? Oh, there it is. There it is, the diva. There's the diva. Oh, the
oh,
diva, the diva.
she's turning 11 years old this June.
Do you know the rate of single
Ah,
girls, upper 20s and mid 40s in your area? Or LOL. As far as our area, Daniel, like in Calibo, I would say most are like in the low 20s because of the colleges. Yeah, if you come to Calibo, that's what you're gonna see because again, a lot of like the people in our province, they the 17 different towns, 17 municipalities in a clan, they all go to Calibo to attend college. So they fill up all the dormitories, all the boarding house. So you'll see them at the mall here. It's mostly college age people that you'll meet, if you're in
college
Calibo.
and high school, there's like a bunch of them.
Yeah, in
Kalibo.
Calibo, because Calibo has a lot of private schools, that high
Yeah,
school, senior high.
a
That's
lot of
why
private
a
schools
lot of
there.
private schools in Calibo. So a lot of people send their kids to like private school in Calibo.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Even when I go ukay-ukay shopping, they're the ones I see there.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
And
My,
yeah, and I felt like maybe I'm like I'm not getting any younger
mm,
because I think they're so loud.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's the sign, babe.
It's a
When it's a sign,
sign.
it's a sign when you start thinking people are too loud, you're
Yeah,
getting older.
yeah. Because there's always like five, four of them, and
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
making noise. Yeah, they're all talking at the same time. Yeah. As you get older, you like more peace
and
and
it's
quiet.
not just me. Even like the tendera there, daddy, the sales lady,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, thank goodness,
They
they're
left.
gone.
Thank goodness they're gone. Right.
Yeah.
Hora says, my retirement board requires me to claim a state of residence. Okay, so I can be taxed. What state you
Yay!
claim
Because
since you live in the Philippines? I
because
use Texas because Texas has zero tax. That's what I claim. And I don't have any requirement as far as like retirement that I need to be a resident of any area, in the U.S. I don't have to file any state taxes because in Texas you have to earn your money in Texas. That way you'll get taxed by Texas. Obi, for tax filing, do you have to choose a home state and deal with? Uh, I've heard people that don't have to, but I just maintained Texas as my a state. I don't even have a driver's license with Texas anymore because it expired a long time ago, and I have no desire anyway to go back to the U.S. So I don't see myself going to Texas. I just used it because my sister lives in Texas, and then I lived in San Antonio before. I don't really, I don't have any income that has to run through Texas. So, and with any state, but I do have to pay YouTube for the federal tax because they send me a 1099. YouTube sends me a statement, so I have to pay taxes on YouTube. Expat. Gino have discussed this topic too, and there seems to be plenty of to hook up with. All right, yeah, yeah. I'm just not up to date anymore with like state requirements and things like that because I've been away in the United States for so long. But it's easy enough to research, like Brian is saying, it's easy enough to research that stuff. Yeah, Daniel says that a lot of people that move here, choose states that don't have a state tax. That way, they don't have to worry about being taxed by the state.
Mm-mm.
Don't forget the dating scene culture is different in the Philippines, especially the province. They date with the purpose of starting a family. You meet with the family and get approval. Yep, HD is correct. That's a requirement here. If you come to the Philippines and you start dating a Filipina, for sure you're gonna meet the Filipina's family because the family has a lot of influence regarding if the Filipina will date you or not. You know, though, you better get the approval from mom and dad if you're planning on dating them. We're talking about motorcycle groups. Oh, thanks. My bad, man. Motorcycle groups.
Babe, you didn't get approval.
I met your mom and dad. I met
Just
your mom and
kidding.
dad.
Just kidding, Dada.
All right. Okay. So I'm caught up. I'm caught up with the comments. I got more stuff that I listed down that I was going to discuss. I already discussed, people, if there's anybody out there here in Calibo, Aklan, if you have an apartment or you have a house, that you want rented, just contact me because I have people that are looking. I have people. And same thing in Iloilo, Iloilo City. If you have a house in Iloilo City, what I've found is there's plenty of condos, but a lot of people prefer a home. They not everybody likes that small space of a condo, but if you're looking for a condo in Iloilo City, plenty. It's so easy to find a condo. A home is harder to find.
I actually have two contacts now.
Oh yeah, you
Like
do.
agents.
Yeah. Dazel's got contacts in Iloilo, like real estate agents in
Yeah.
Iloilo. That because, like I said, people are asking us like homes to rent. So, but what I'm finding out is there's not a lot. Also, even in Iloilo, like homes for rent. It's like
It's
condos. It's condos.
apartments.
But I'll keep a lookout, and if anybody in Iloilo City just get a hold of me because I got people looking. Asking me for that. So, I research online but it's always easier when it's like person to person. When I have somebody that I can talk to on the phone, that sometimes how it is online when they post the ads. It's confusing. It's like it's just a lot better when I have to like be able to talk to a person and what they're offering, what place they are offering.
I almost like wanted to buy a house in Iloilo because I saw it posted. One of my agent posted.
Yeah, one with your agent. You wanted to buy a house. All right, baby. We got a house. We got a house. We don't need to be buying. We don't need to be buying a house. We don't need to be buying a house in Iloilo.
I was like, "What? This is nice, cool."
Jumpy. My plan is not date until I know I love the Philippines and not stay because I lost my mind over a pretty Filipina. All right, hey, I understand that, Jumpy. And you know what, Jumpy? The people that I've found that had success, yeah, in my experience now, because I've been around expats now, I hear their stories, since we've been doing the YouTube almost 3 years now. I think we did hit 3 years. February, we started our YouTube, February 2022. So it's been 3 years. Is the people that have seem like they have more success with their Filipina are not the ones that are coming, that find somebody online and they're meeting their Filipina here, because sometimes the expectation is so high, because when you're in that long LDR online relationship, sometimes the expectation is so high. When you actually meet the Filipina, it doesn't match the expectation. So the ones that I've seen successful are the ones that come here first, enjoy the Philippines, tour the Philippines, and then meet a Filipina here, because you're meeting the Filipina live. You're meeting the Filipina person to person. You get to, meet the Filipina's family. You get to experience like dinners, going out to the movies,
First date.
Yeah, first day. It's just, I think it's just more normal. The ones that have the lower success rates are the ones that get in the online relationship and then things move so fast. They come here to the Philippines and they're already talking about, a fiance visa to the US or getting married right away. I've just seen like that. Those tend to not work out. I'm sure it's not all, I don't want to like generalize. I've seen people that the LDR, like I've seen people the first time they met is the airport, I hear stories like that and it's a successful relationship. But I just noticed the ones that take their time, They come to the Philippines, they tour around, they see the Philippines, they decide on a place where they like to retire. Because that's a task in itself, finding a spot for you here in the Philippines, because we're not all the same. Even for me, when I landed in the Philippines almost 14 years ago now, I wasn't sure I was going to like Boracay. I wasn't sure I was going to like Aklan. I had a backup. I was going to live in Boracay 6 months. If I didn't like it, I was going to go Baguio City. And that's what, like my friend Ruben, that's what he's doing. When Robbie, when he got here, they were like touring different areas of the Philippines before deciding on a spot. And then that way you're already happy about your spot. And then if a Filipina comes along, more likely it will anyway. You're happy with your area. You chose your area. It just seems to work out better. It just seems the ones that are unsuccessful is where it's like the LDR thing. And then the Filipina lives at a certain place in the Philippines, and the expat moves to that area, and the expat don't like the area. And then, it gets hectic. It gets like chaos starts happening because, you want to be happy where you decide to come in the Philippines. Any comment, babe? No comment. No comment.
My comment.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like Boracay.
Yeah.
You stayed.
I stayed in
and
Boracay.
you went to college here.
Yeah.
Because
It's
of
like
Boracay.
because of I landed here. I loved Boracay, and then once I started going to mainland Aklan, I loved Aklan even more. That's why I've stayed here the whole time.
Mm-mm.
When you marry a Filipina, the biggest disrespect you can do is disrespect the family, especially the parents. Family takes precedent. You'll see it in the meaning of swear words. Yeah, very important. That's why for me, it's like I love that, I get along with the Dazel's family. They're part of my family. They're always here. Like Nene is going to be here this evening from Katiklan because she's going to watch our house. Because tomorrow we are going with our friends, Frank and Lorna. They live here in Camellia. Also, they're from Frank's from Canada. And our other friend, Ray and Catherine. We're all going to Aroha City because they haven't seen the Canadian beaver. And Ray's from Las Vegas, so we kind of got our little expat group here. We're going to the Canadian beaver in Aroha City. We're taking them there. So it's nice that we have family here close by, like about an hour and 15 minutes away. Nene can be here to watch Chloe and Toto, so we feel, and because Leanna's coming with us this time because she doesn't have school. It's just nice to have family.
But I just want to share that I think I got lucky with my dad because he told me even when I think I was a teenager back then, and then he told me that I was actually like going to school in Calibo, and he was like, "Can you come home like every week? Because when you get married, we will not be able to see you, but that will be okay. But for now, can you just like come home
every weekend?" Yeah.
Because he told me that once you get married, he understand that I will only spend like 20% maybe of my time with them, and I will spend the rest with my family.
Yeah.
And he was so cool. Like it was like yeah. So and then my mom and my dad actually knows that, and they're okay with this. That my priority is like Gino and now with Liana, and they're like whatever we decide to do, and they're okay with it.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing with Dazzle and I. That's why our relationship always works because I know her priority is me. I love her family. We help them as much as we can, but I know I'm number one. I'm not number two to her family.
And my mom and dad knows that.
Yeah,
and they're okay with that.
Yeah.
And then they told me that they're okay with that because they know I am in good hands. They're just happy that I am like in a good hands.
Yeah, you're in a good
life.
spot.
Yeah.
Better life. And that's important. Actually, I'm not going to mention a name. I have a friend that happened to him. It's like with his partner, Filipina partner. I recommended to him that he was having difficulty with the Filipinas family because he felt like they were taking advantage of him. The common word here is like a walking ATM. He was providing support to her family, like a sari-sari store, building up their house. It was kind of like a never-ending thing with the Filipinas family. And my advice to him is take your Filipina family away from that. And if your Filipina loves you and you're the priority or you're Filipina, she's gonna come with you, and she's not gonna pick her family over you. Then you're the priority. And I think a lot of expats that when they get here, they miss that. That you're you have to be the priority. I think anyway. That's in my opinion in a relationship with the Filipina. The Filipina has to. I mean, she won't abandon her family. You always have to help because that's the Filipino way. But the Filipina has to make sure that the expat is number one, not her family. Not everything the family wants, the expat will has to do.
Yeah. I think I did that.
Yeah.
I did the priority because I know here in the Philippines when you marry an expat or richer, it's really like common for the family here. It's like it's like 100%.
Yeah, it's expected. Yeah.
It is expected. So I just wanted to like protect Gino too.
Yeah. And that's how that's how your partner is 100% like you're the priority. When your partner, Filipina partner, is protecting you from her family, then you got a good Filipina. But yeah, when the Filipinas family's taking advantage of you and your Filipinas not helping you, like remove that from stressing the expat, then it might not work out. It might be a good idea to find someone else.
Yeah.
How is the land doing with growing fruit? Update, babe.
I don't know. I think my papaya is like this high.
Yeah. I'm sure they're growing because we're getting a lot of rain here, Kip. Like today, the Wednesday it was sunny, hot, bright and sunny. You saw the video that I produced that came out last night. And then the last 2 days it's been raining, and I think it'll be raining tomorrow when we go to Rojas. But we'll still have fun because we're going to the mall anyway.
I am actually excited to go home to just to visit my land.
yeah, just to see how it is. I'm sure they're taking good care of it.
Yeah.
And Uncle Poloy, he's kind of our caretaker.
Yeah, my mom and my older sister.
Yeah, they're there
and
anyway.
Even my nephews.
Yeah, the nephews needs. Yeah, they're all keeping an eye on our land there. Are the wall ceilings super thin in condo and apartment there? I can hear the folks upstairs. No, not at all, man. Here in the Philippines, that's one thing about condos and apartments. They're built by cement. It's not like in the US where a lot of wood, cheap material. Here, all the construction here pretty much has to be cement and rebar steel in the cement because, there's typhoons here. It won't survive. A home here, if it's not solid, if it's not a solid cement house, it won't survive here. So condos, like when we stayed at One Madison, we couldn't hear anything outside our condo there when we stayed at.
I think the only problem we got was like water leaking.
Yeah, that seems to be when it rains a lot. Yeah, when it rains a lot. Especially like in the balcony area, the walls sometimes. That's common here for some reason. It's like moisture gets into the condo or apartment. That's funny because Marie's dad couldn't wait to give her away, but I had to fight her mom tooth and nail with a lot of begging to win her hand. Oh yeah, I didn't have to go through that, Horace. Like with Dazel's parents, Dazel and I. Her dad and I hit it off right off the bat. First day I met Dazel's dad, served me gin. Like he never gin. I don't even drink gin, but of course I'm not gonna like it's
Yeah.
disrespect him because like he bought like the Ginebra gin is like
Yeah.
the strongest alcohol in the
I
Philippines.
was actually surprised back then because he doesn't drink.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he was testing me or what, but
I don't
I was
know.
like, of course, I said, he said he bought the bottle, he got like a packet of like Tang to
Yeah.
mix it to make it sweet. So we were taking shots,
Yeah.
and then we start singing
Yeah, I
karaoke.
was surprised because my dad doesn't drink.
Yeah, yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I got along great with her dad immediately, and then same with her mom. We've always gotten along.
Like testing Gino.
Kip says, Gino, you folks are my LDR.
LDI.
I just need a house. Oh, that's not a problem, man. Housekeeper here is easy. Ruben has a housekeeper now, man. Ruben, he's got that little studio apartment and he's got a housekeeper that comes once a week to clean his stuff. So
Yeah.
not a problem here to find somebody to come in to clean your house or. Many people are looking for jobs here. It's not a hard to find somebody to do that here. Gino, can you make generalizations? We all know that there are always exceptions. Exceptions don't make the rule.
Ano eh?
Can you make generalizations? I really don't, I don't like generalizing stuff, because like I don't like making statements that are like this is how it is in the Philippines because like you said, there's always exceptions and it's always never the same. It's like I can't like LDR. I know LDR works sometimes it doesn't. So it's like, or it's just with anything that I do, I just know that you really can't make any like a general statement, like you can't say, oh, it's dangerous in the Philippines because there's an incident that happened. It's dangerous anywhere you are. It's just that, you know, uh, I just don't do the generalizations. I have noticed that most Pinays are not crazy about moving to different areas, i.e., like a girl from Cebu moving to Iloilo. Hmm, I don't really see that. A lot of Filipinas, of course, they're close knit to their family. So a lot of them don't want to move away from their family, because there's a certain bond there. It's not like in the US where, you know, you can't, you can hurry up and get out of your house, and to be on your own, move to another state, join the military, get away. That's kind of like the American thing. Here in the Philippines, it's a lot different. A lot of Filipinos, guys, girls, don't matter. Like if they're here in Aklan province, they're not going to go to school in Cebu or they're not going to go to school in Manila. 99.9% they're going to go to school here in Aklan because they want to be close to their family. They want to be like on the weekends, go home to their family. It's like, it's not common here. Like maybe after they graduate, then, they have to follow the job. If the job is in Cebu, the job is in Iloilo, the job's in Manila, they'll do that. But more often than not, even with our classmates that we graduated, we've seen it happen. They leave, they go to Manila and work. After a couple of years, they're back here in Aklan because they prefer to work in Aklan, make less money, but be close to family. Because it's tough if you go to if you're a guy or a girl, you graduate college. When you work in Cebu or Manila, you're in the big city, and you're coming from the province. It can get scary for you there because you don't have family. You don't know who you can trust. And I've noticed that with a lot of our classmates from college, like Jill came back, Risa came back, they're all coming back here.
Especially when they have kids,
Yeah.
because here
The
can
family
help with
helps.
it.
That family helps. If you're like a Filipina and you work in Cebu and then you get pregnant and start a family, it's just hard to survive without family. It's a lot easier if you come back here to Aklan province. You got family that can help babysit, watch your kids. You can have a break. You can go to work and somebody will watch your kid. Jumpy, has there been any more talk about an expat motorcycle group? Expat motor. I'll have to do research, but here really, I know the expats, they just joined the motorcycle groups here in Aklan. You know, yeah, there's, because we see them on the road. I mean, there's like, on the weekends is when we see them, like Saturday and Sunday. There's like motorcycle galore here in Aklan. They're like wearing their leather, wearing
Yeah.
their name on the back of the leather helmet. They're all gloved. I mean, it's the full motorcycle group experience, and there's a lot of them and nice bikes too. Maybe I'll research that with Frank. Maybe Frank will join the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Frank, my friend from Canada, he just bought a 160 Honda automatic motorbike, really nice bike. So I'm sure he'll probably ride around with some people. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, John P. But I'm sure it's not hard to find a group here where you could ride with. We don't have the number of expats in Aklan like Dumaguete or Angeles City. We don't have that kind of numbers, but I know eventually we will, because people, expats continue to move to Aklan province in Panay Island, because I know, like, when we go to Rojas City, I see a lot of expats there at the Canadian Beaver. There's a lot of expats, and they all have motorbikes.
Yeah.
Almost all of them got motorbikes. We have to get the brocade going. All right. I haven't started that HD because, I don't want to put pressure on people. I know people are busy. It's like, I don't want to, you know, I, how when you start scheduling for, we're retired here, man. When you're retired, man, you don't want to schedule. You don't want to be like a, Friday meeting to be at one place. It's like we like it like a go with the flow kind of thing. It's like if I see you, I see you. If you hang out, we hang out. It's just a lot easier. Once you start organizing, it becomes not fun. It becomes not fun. But we'll work on it. We'll see. The more I know Brian, Texpat, when he gets here, once we have a nice little group, for sure we're gonna have get-togethers for sure. Fishing. That's on fishing. Yeah, I'm sure if we do like a expat fishing, I know people will come. Yeah, I know people will come for that. If we schedule like an expat fishing expedition.
Yeah.
Got to go now. Text you during the Super Bowl. Hard to pull for the Eagles, so. Not God. All right, Brian. Take care, man. Hey, thanks for coming online, brother. Mr. Troy, hello from Dallas, Texas. All right, Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, yeah.
That's in the news a lot, Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Lately, here in the Philippines, most Filipinos here in the Philippines, they root for two teams here in the Philippines. And I think everybody knows basketball is so huge here in the Philippines. It's like the number one sport in the Philippines is basketball. And Filipinos root for two teams here in the Philippines, either the Los Angeles Lakers or the Golden State Warriors. Those are the two teams that are like, I would say 99% of Filipinos follow either one. And there's a rivalry. They harass each other online. They're like, one team is better than the other. So it's, Dallas has been in the news because
LeBron versus Curry.
Yeah, LeBron versus Curry. That's always been like, people and that's all the jerseys you see here.
Yeah.
Like everybody's wearing Lakers jersey or Golden State jersey. People name their kids here, Steph. Stephon, Steph, like
whose kid is Bronny?
Whose kid is Bronny? Right. I'm about 7 months out yet, but excitement is building. All right, Jumpy. Hey, it's like, Jumpy, I'll help you once it's getting close there. Like whatever you need.
7 months out.
Man, that's gonna go fast. 7 months is nothing. That's Ayeyo John. Morning, Dazel. I have a question for you. All right. He's got a question. Yeah, he always comments on our videos and everything. I know him. He's a great guy.
Question.
Just put it up. It's personal. Then reach the gym on this email. All right. Thanks, AG. I will
Yeah.
email him because it's not allowing me to post it here for some reason. All right, hey, no worries, man. Let me put my email here. That way, just in case anybody else wants my email, it's GINNO1966
I am watching the
at
game now, guys.
Yahoo.
I'm watching Dallas versus Boston.
Yeah, yeah.
It's right
We're
there.
like big NBA fans. Dazzle and I we actually pay the NBA League
League
Pass.
Pass.
That's how much
we
we're
have
NBA fans.
payments every month for Netflix
Netflix
and NBA League
League
Pass.
Pass, yeah. And our Netflix a month is $3.99,
yeah.
and then our League Pass is $4.99. For
4.99.
$4.99 for our League Pass. Those are our two entertainment.
Pesos.
Pesos,
Yeah,
pesos. So
pesos.
that's about $9 for our league NBA League Pass. That way we can watch all the NBA games, replays, you name it. And Dazzle's watching the Dallas Boston Celtics game.
I'm like rooting for everybody.
Yeah. We don't have cable. We don't have cable TV. So the only entertainment we pay about $25 for our internet, and then Netflix we pay, what's that, $3.99, about $7, and then $9 for, so that's our whole entertainment package is about $40 a month. So it's not bad. You're not bad for because that's all we watch is really NBA basketball and then Netflix. That's all we watch when we watch TV. Kip, you go to the big city to get the experience that helps you return home where you're happier. Yep, yeah, that and I think you've seen that on our videos. It's like we love, like this weekend we're excited. Especially Leanna and Dazzle because we're going to Rojas City. Rojas City is only like 2 hours away, so it's not a long drive. We'll leave here tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. because when we get to Rojas City, the mall opens at 10 a.m. And that's, Dazzle and Leanna, that's all they really want to do is hit the mall, the Robinsons. Yeah. We're going to go to Robinson's Mall and then stay at Robinson's Mall till about 2 p.m. because our check-in time at our hotel is at 2 p.m. So we got a beachfront. It's like a studio apartment. Like it costs like 1,500. Yeah. It's cost Casa Amparo. We've never stayed there before. We tried to stay at the beach bar hotel again, but they were booked this weekend, so I had to look for one. And this one is a studio apartment. You can cook. They have a kitchen. They have a refrigerator. So that kind of intrigued me. And it was 1,500. So that's about $27 for one night. And it's got 2 beds. So Leanna will have her own bed and then Dazzle and I on one bed. So, and it's right on the beach. It has a view of the ocean. So that's all I was looking for because I like that where you can see the ocean. You can feel the breeze from the ocean. And it's like, I think it's like 150 meters from the Canadian Beaver. So we can just walk to the Canadian Beaver.
What I like about the Rojas City,
Mm-hmm.
you can just ride tricycle to everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't have to drive your car.
No. Once I park our car at the hotel, I won't move the car until we're ready to go because we can just ride tricycles. It doesn't cost anything to ride it. Like from the beach, Bye Beach, the Canadian Beaver, and then the Casa Amparo to SM Mall is only like 10 minutes by tricycle. So we'll hit Robinson's Mall first. And then after we checked into the hotel, more likely we'll go to the SM Mall. Yeah. And then if there's a movie, we don't have a movie theater here in mainland Aklan. Boracay has a movie theater, but Rojas City's got 2 movie theaters. There's one at SM, Rojas, and then Robinson. So if there's a movie that we want to watch, we can watch a movie while we're there. I'm sure Ray and Frank, they want to hit the Canadian Beaver at nighttime anyway.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll hit the Canadian Beaver at nighttime.
Or are we now?
On my new page. Oh, okay, on the new page. No link, just wanted some
Okay,
construct
yeah.
on my new page. All
Constructive.
right, all
Yeah,
right.
right. Oh, yeah. HD. Look at the Street was straight into Lakers.
Yeah,
What do you guys
I'm
think
more of the Laker
about
fan
it? About
because
that?
Dazzle's the Clippers fan because she likes Kawhi Leonard, so they got a good player too, Bogdanovich. They got
I'm a Clipper fan. I'm a Boston
yeah, she
fan.
got a lot of teams.
Cleveland fan. Now Toronto fan
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, yeah. I just like I've always been a Laker fan, so that's the
But
only
I
team I
always
root
have been
for.
watching the Lakers and rooting for them since 2012
Yeah, because of me,
because of
because of me,
Gino.
because of me, because that's all I watch.
Actually, they're the only team that I've been watching since 2012. Since
Uh,
Lakers like keep getting like from San Antonio to Toronto to Clippers. All I can say is that for the long run, I think the Lakers won the trade because they got a younger Luka Doncic, and he's a superstar.
yeah,
That's for sure. And it is easier to build around him than AD
yeah.
in the future when LeBron retires. I don't know when.
90 to 95 of all I watch is on YouTube and Netflix. I agree, man. That I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Daniel, because pretty much I watch YouTube because I like to keep up with news in the States, news here in the Philippines. I use YouTube for that, and then Netflix, and then our NBA League Pass. Thanks for that, Gina. I was going to ask how to get a hold of you. Be in your area, June, or depending on flight prices. All right, all right. I also have a WhatsApp. I also have a WhatsApp number. Let me because
639.
yeah, 6394996474995. This is my WhatsApp because I like using WhatsApp. It seems to be like the pictures and videos, or when I talk to people, when I video chat, it's better,
Easier.
easier,
Easy to
easier
use. Yeah.
because I know people have WhatsApp account in the US.
Yeah.
I got like a lot of people on my WhatsApp that I communicate all the time with.
Yeah. I know that.
You know that Dazzle knows that. Dazzle knows that. I got I communicate with a lot of people. Horace, Dazzle, you are sabotaging me because I'm trying to get Marie to visit her family, but she doesn't to leave me alone because she is your job. you're sabotaging Horace. They're sabotaging you.
I'm same with Gino. When I go like home in Katiklan, I only spend a night or two
Yeah,
there
she
because
doesn't
I always miss Gino.
Yeah, she doesn't stay very long there when she goes to Katiklan. She's like in a hurry to get back. And she'll like call me like, what are you doing there? I was like, watching TV. I'm home watching TV.
Because I was like, oh, it's just Gina there.
Yeah.
And Chloe.
Time shopping trip for the ladies. I'm looking forward to the video if you have time. Oh yeah, definitely. I will film them shopping at Robinson's Mall and SM Mall for sure because I know a lot of viewers like to see the malls here in the Philippines too because the malls here anywhere you go, even in Rojas City, they're just jam packed with people. It's like I have not been to a mall in the Philippines where there's like just a ton of people at the mall.
Yeah.
I have not found a mall in the Philippines where when I go, I can sit at a food court and it's always when you go to the food court at lunchtime or dinner, you can't find a seat. It doesn't matter how big the food court is. There's always a challenge to find a seat. People just love the mall here. It's an experience here because people just and it's not like they're spending a lot of money at the mall. Food for sure. It's like everybody that goes to the mall here, food is the priority. And then theater, maybe
window shopping.
and window shopping. Filipinos like to do a lot of window
because
shopping.
It's air conditioned.
It's air conditioned at the
Especially
mall.
like students that have school.
Yeah.
College because they have like breaks, like 1 to 2 hour break.
Yeah.
So they don't want to spend it in
In the
their
park.
boarding
Boarding house or the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to spend it in the mall, like with
Yeah.
air condition.
Like if you go to Grand Gaisano Mall here during the day, like let's say you go, they open like at 9, I think between 9 and then 5, from 9 to 5. If you go to the mall, there's always students there, college students in their uniform.
Done that.
Done that. That was Dazel. She said done that. She's done that.
Yeah, been there.
Been there, been there, done that. Yeah, it's like all you'll meet at the mall are like college kids that are chilling at the mall, because a lot of times they'll have karaoke at the mall, at the World of Fun. World of Fun at the mall always has karaoke, so they do karaoke while they're waiting for class to class.
I went there, but I didn't sing a song because I don't have talent singing.
You don't have talent. You got talent singing, babe.
I just listen. I just listen.
You just listen.
Yeah.
You just listen.
Mm-mm.
My wife wants to video chat with you both. Anytime, Kip. We'd be happy to, man. You got my WhatsApp, man. I think we're friends on Facebook now, Messenger. Just anytime you want, man. Anytime we'll be happy to chat with you guys. And I do that anyway. It's like I always chat with people. Like I always designate like 7 a.m. in the morning till 9 in the morning. It's my time to like call and chat with people that are members of our channel or subscribers of our channel. Because Dazel's still asleep. So that's my time that I can talk to anyone.
I am asleep.
Yeah, you don't get up till like 10 days.
Actually, I went to bed like 4 a.m.
Yeah. You always stay up late.
It's because the NBA trades.
Oh yeah,
They don't.
Dazel was awake till 4 a.m. this morning because she's on the internet checking the trades,
And
the
not
NBA
just,
trades.
and not just this morning, last day also.
Last day also.
Saturday
Last day also. Because she likes to keep track all the players that she likes, and she looks at, did my player get traded? It's like that. So she's like, Ingram, one of her favorite players is Brandon Ingram, and he got traded to
so
Toronto.
happy. Welcome to Toronto.
Yeah.
Made my
Jumpy,
day.
when are we going to see Dazzle fishing battle?
Liana and I went fishing.
Yeah,
like
she did. I was gonna
3
say.
days ago, but Liana didn't want to.
Yeah, Leanna didn't want to go fishing. We went with our friend Joel and Eileen. We took them to Loola and Dazzle. I think you caught 8 tilapia.
Actually 11.
11
Yeah.
tilapia.
Liana, she went fishing for 30 minutes. She didn't caught anything. Plus, guys,
Leanna doesn't have the patience anyway
I
for
think she
fishing.
doesn't have. And then plus, guys, when we went fishing together, she always like put her bait, like her pole,
Oh yeah.
where my pole
Oh, yeah,
is.
we're near.
That's all, Liana.
She's trying to steal your
Yeah,
fish.
Liana, we can like look at this area. There's
Yeah.
like a like open area here.
Leanna, I've noticed with her, if Leanna doesn't catch a fish in like the first 30 minutes, she loses interest.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll ride a bicycle.
And I told her, Liana, patience.
Yeah. She hasn't learned the patience part yet.
She was like, I don't want to go fishing, ate.
I'm not catching
I'm
anything.
not catching anything.
I'm not catching anything.
I was like, take your negativity out here. Out of here, Liana. Take it to your Kuya Gino.
Kip said, I'm betting on Leanna.
Oh my God, Kip! Come on, Kip! I'm betting on Liana.
Daddy said, most of the malls in America are closing, largely due to crime.
Oh,
I've seen that. I've seen how, and plus because of internet shopping, I know in the US, everybody just goes Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. It's so convenient to just buy everything online, probably cheaper.
Yeah.
Here, I don't think the mall culture will ever end here because they're building more malls. It's just and there seems like they're even building bigger malls. It's like for us in Calibo, we used to have the Gaisano Mall. Now we got the Grand Gaisano Mall, a bigger mall, and would not surprise me eventually if they build a Robinson here. Pretty soon they'll build a Robinson because more people in our area. I've noticed more people living in Calibo. just like any place in the Philippines you go, it's like the population is growing. You know,
Yeah.
it's the Philippines is not the same as other countries where the population. I hear Japan is having issues with it. Korea is having issues with like their population's dropping. Nobody wants to have kids. U.S. the same thing. Their population is not expanding. Not a problem in the Philippines. You know, Philippine population is expanding. It's expanding. That's why anywhere you go in the Philippines, any city, any town is just growing.
Product of the Philippines.
Product of the Philippines. Product of the Philippines. Jumpy goes. Jumpy speaking, you babe.
I'll pick that so that, oh my God, parang napipilitan lang yata si Jumpy.
Jumpy,
It's got no choice.
Jumpy Dazel said you were just kind of getting forced. You
Yeah.
felt bad. You felt bad for Dazel. No. Jumpy's on your side, babe. Jumpy's on your side. 5 peso bet winner. Face their winner.
5 peso bet, not bad.
Leanna didn't want to embarrass Dazel. Just kidding. Now both Dazel and Gina are chismissing on Leanna live.
Liana actually knows that.
Yeah. Leanna actually in school today. She has yesterday she had exam. Third periodical exams in school. Yesterday they started. I think today, and then one class yesterday, her English class didn't have the test ready, so that test is going to be moved to Monday. So she's been busy, you know. She's been busy studying every night. She got like she told me she got on math. She got 48 out of 55. Yeah. So she was proud of that. She was the highest score she had. She made 48 out of 55 on her math. So she was really proud of that. I am betting on the fish. Daniel. People love the mall there. So they can, Edgar, that's the truth, man.
Yeah.
I love the mall here
Air
just because of that, you know.
condition,
I love like the new Grand Gaisano. I really like it because I can sit there by the food court, and there's 2 drinks that I like. I like the coconut water at Frutas.
Yeah,
Frutas, they got this big size coconut water for like 80 pesos. I really like that. And then I like that the Korean,
Chicken?
the Korean boneless chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2 things are like I can sit there. I can sit there by the food court at Grand Gaisano and just chill because it's a good place to chill. Strong. It's new. It's brand new, so the air condition is strong.
Yeah.
They got good parking. You know, I park on the basement. You know, they got an elevator, so I don't even have to really walk upstairs. You know, so I like it. I like the new Grand Gaisano.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places to chill now. And it's good to people watch. You know, it's like I like people watching there. I see a lot of expats there. You know,
Yeah,
stuff.
every time.
I'm
We
like,
even count
you know,
them.
yeah, we count the expats. That's kind of like Daz and I's fun thing to do. We start counting. Oh, there's another one. There you go. The Daz will go, oh, kano, babe, kano. And we count, you know. And what's amazing is I'm seeing different expats. Different expats every time we go there. Every time. It's never the same expats. So I know they're moving here to Aklan province. I know a lot of expats are moving here.
Already a resident in Aklan because they go shopping.
Grocery shopping. Because the food court at Grand Gaisano, it's the cashiers in the grocery. When you walk out the cashier, the food court's right there, so you can watch people as they leave the grocery. Yeah. Dazzle is fierce. Jumpy says, "Did you see the guns?" Well, yeah, she doesn't. Dazzle likes, it's like, you don't want to mess with Dazzle. Dazzle's got that, she's got that Manny Pacquiao in her. That Dazzle likes to box. She scares me. Yeah. Kip says she scares you. Scare him. Oh, you don't want to mess with that Dazzle's left hook. Dazzle's got she punches strong.
Brother, she scares
LOL. Likely
me.
due to the 25 who have to already. Yeah, it's like Daniel. That's the thing. It's like uh, for some reason the Philippines hasn't controlled that. The birth control thing. It's like people just having kids here. Having kids here is a normal thing in the Philippines. A gun show light. A
I
gun
think
show.
I say this.
Michael, do you think they will keep Calibo Airport open? Looking at flights from Manila, there is only one a day. I think they'll keep it, because I know Philippine Airlines is leaving Calibo Airport, so now they're down to like two domestic airlines, Asia Pacific, Air Asia, and Cebu Pacific. Those are the two airlines that are left in Calibo. And unfortunately, it's like there's not many flights. There's not many flights coming into Calibo anymore. The thing is, everything is flying into Boracay Airport now in Caticlan, because and for me, the reason for that is they charge people more. If you're flying in from Manila to Caticlan or Clark
Like,
or Cebu to Caticlan, they're charging you more. That's
yeah.
why that's why Calibo's losing business, because an average round trip ticket from Manila, Cebu, or Clark to Caticlan, where Boracay is, an average cost that I've seen online is about 4,000 pesos to 5,000 pesos. It used to be in Calibo, you can fly to Manila for less than half of that. You can fly to Manila round trip for like 1,500. So that's why a lot of airlines, they make more money flying into Caticlan. That's why they move. That's why they're all moving there, because they can charge you more, because they got more passengers. Everybody lands at Caticlan, and you're right there at Boracay. Yeah, so that's unfortunate for Calibo Airport. Less and less flights. I'm hoping they don't close it, because it's still nice to have an airport near us, because for traveling, like even Dazel and I were looking at traveling to Angeles City soon. We got to go to Caticlan, and I know it's going to cost more. Before, we could fly from Calibo to Clark, Angeles City for 1,500. Now the cheapest ticket I can get from Caticlan to Angeles City is 4,000. So, airlines trying to make money. It's like I can't blame them. That's how it is. It's like you go where the money is. Most malls I've seen in Beach are cleaner, safer, and the worker are happier. Oh yeah. I mean, the malls are fun here because they're well kept. There's always cleaning crew at the malls. One thing you'll notice when you come here, though, it's hard to find like trash cans at the mall. That's always like it's hard. Like if you got like some kind of trash in your hand, you end up taking it home with you, because it's almost impossible to find a trash bin in the malls.
At the Grand Quezon,
Yeah.
At the food court, they have plenty.
Oh, that's good. That's good that they did that.
They have
And the thing that will hard to get used to here in the Philippines, coming from the US. We're so used to US, like when you eat at the food court, when you eat at McDonald's, after your meal, you take your tray, you empty your tray to trash, and you put out your tray. Here in the Philippines, you don't do that, because there's no bin to throw your trash, even at McDonald's, because they use silverware. Even at McDonald's, they use silverware. At the food court at the malls, they use silverware. So they have people to clean your table. So I know it takes time to get used to that, where you're sitting you're eating at the food court or you're eating at McDonald's, and when it's time to leave, you just leave your stuff, because they actually have a person that busses that. There's a specific person that bus the tables, because like at McDonald's, the last time I ate, they have silverware and they have plastic cups that are like washable cups. So that's why you don't want to just pitch that in the like the bin trash bin receptacles. So it takes getting used to when you come here, because you're wondering, like you're eating at the food court and all the tables, you'll see all these like leftover trays and food on the tables, but they have people that come around and bust the tables.
Game's done.
We know, we know why Gina's so polite, Jonty. Yeah, man.
And when
Dazzle's the boss, and Dazzle's the boss. All right, we're getting around to like almost 11 here. We're gonna let me see if I hit all the topics that I wanted to
nice
hit.
chatting with you all.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see.
guys.
Make sure I covered that. Yeah, covered. We're going. And then after this live stream, we're supposed to go to lunch with Ruben and Joel and Eileen. And then, oh, Ruben wanted to try that the sports bar. Ruben's been to the sports bar, a new sports bar in Calibo. He went there and he said they have good onion rings.
Oh, the 8 Ball Tavern.
Yeah, the 8 Ball Tavern. And then Dazzle, she's been wanting to play billiards.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Yeah, she's never played billiards or pool before. And the 8 Ball Tavern's got a pool table. So we could do that.
There now today?
Maybe after lunch or maybe tonight.
Oh, maybe
Yeah, maybe later. We'll talk to Ruben when we see him at lunch. All right. So I think I covered everything. Yep, I did. I covered everything for today.
Thank you so much, guys, for
thank you
us
so
today.
much. And I'm really liking this new widescreen, real
Yeah.
clear.
I can really see my.
You can see yourself, man.
Yeah, it's like the reason why I wanted like the NBA League Pass, because you can see like it's like 4K.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the NBA League Pass here is like before when we didn't have NBA League Pass, we used to watch on Facebook. Like people would put like live stream, and it's not the same. It's not HD. You know, it's like, but we couldn't complain because it was free.
This.
But now because we have the NBA League Pass, it's like super clear. You know, you almost feel like you're at the game. You know, it's like it's amazing. All right, I'm gonna end this live stream. Hey, Oris. All right, see
Thank
you
you
next
so
week.
much,
See you same time, same
guys.
times. You know, I don't change the time or the day of the live stream. So see everyone next week. Thank you again for coming online. We always appreciate. Let us. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. Ruben already tells me that the onion rings are good. You know, so I wanted to try it because I'm an onion ring fan, and so we'll get to try it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, take care, everyone.
Yeah. Bye. Take care.
All right, I got your email. I'll check your
Yeah.
email, man. As soon as we get off here, I'll check your email. Have a good one. All right, Olsen. Take care, Olsen.